I've left man in the walk and they're peak.
Yeah.
Certain man's all 10 over and that. Crazy.
Yusuf had a 7 rec. I don't even think his thing was IPP. It's probably like an early, do you know the early version of IPP?
Like a discretional life.
Yeah, you know them some early version. But he had a 7 rec done 22.
Yeah, madness. It goes left.
But yeah, 10's still long to do for nothing, no reason. You get me? So how did it feel? Like, what was the ups and downs in that sentence? Talk us through that sentence. 'Cause that must have been mad.
Yeah, it was mad. It was mad. I can't lie. Obviously, like I said, the first 6, man was just raging through it, innit? Just doing the most. Just be a ship out, you know how it goes. End up in dispersal, just doing the most. And then obviously, at that stage, like I said, when it got to like the 4-year mark, I just said, right, remember, man's growing as well, innit?
Right for that. It was mad. I had to. Sorry. But
man's growing in age.
Yeah. Man's aging.
Yeah.
Calm.
Man's growing in age in jail. Man's growing in age. So obviously, man's getting wiser, innit? You get it? So now, man's saying, right, man can't even be on the foolishness. Man really.
I need to get out.
Man want to go home. Yeah, man want to go home, innit? You got to say. So
come on.
Yeah, so man kind of like fixed up and then hit DCAT. Why for that?
Yeah,
did you
crazy thing.
When did you take Shahada?
Took Shahada 10.
Before that sentence, or
on that sentence?
Oh, on that sentence.
Yeah,
so when you went the first time, the 4-2.
Yeah. No.
You was beating Psalms.
Nah. I
used to beat Psalms.
Never. Though. That's what I'm trying to say. I just weren't on nothing.
Yeah.
I was always on that.
I was always.
Nah. I always knew that there was a God, but I didn't know what was right.
Your family, like your mum and
my mum and dad, they're Ras.
Okay.
What made you take Shahada?
You know what? Before jail, there was the man them in the camp, the man and my brothers and that, and obviously the man used to give man dawah and that, and then there was certain questions though that couldn't be answered when I used to ask them.
What, Islamically or to the brothers?
Islamically, certain questions couldn't be answered.
What was one of the questions?
I can't even remember now.
Yeah,
they've been so long to you. Yeah, it's been so long.
In life through that growth.
Yeah, it's been so long. But obviously, it was like, all right, cool. It wasn't clicking for me. You get me? But I knew it made sense. If you get what I mean. And then it was when I went to and then actually, a madness happened on road. And one of the bros, a madness happened, and then that kind of just threw me off completely. You get me? One of the bros dropped out in it, and it was just names were getting thrown in the hat, and it just kind of just like threw man off the.
What are you trying to say? One of the brothers, the guy that got something happened to, was Muslim?
No.
Was it, or the perpetrator was Muslim? Something
around that, innit? Around that. Something happened, and it was just.
From an East perspective, from here, I remember a time when South, correct me if I'm wrong, but how we saw it is there were, I think it was PDC days without saying names, but they were forcing brothers to take their Shahada or these type of sort of times.
That wasn't happening. That was just
we heard it was sounded mad
rumors
from where we was.
Yeah, that was just rumors. That wasn't happening. No one getting forced, man. People, it was just nervous Donnies, just like feeling pressured and jumping on the wagon. And
just cared mad.
It sounded mad from where we was hearing it. As Muslims as well, thinking out these brothers are going mad.
But back to what I was saying. So obviously that happened, and then man was just like, Ch. So then obviously man understood it, innit? When I went to the jailhouse now, I met some serious bros where their hikmah, their wisdom was official. You get it? Their knowledge was up, you get me? So obviously when we were speaking, every question was just like
the dawah, the correct,
all the questions. I'm like, right, okay, so there's no, you got to say to you, it made sense. And then obviously man's on the thing like, raw, man want to pray, innit? Yeah. Like I want to pray like at the age and everything man's gone through, like man need to repent. So I want to pray. How do I pray? Who do I pray to? Who is, you know what I say to you? So I started going down that road, and Islam has made sense straight away.
Did you read the Bible?
I read pieces of the Bible, yeah, I did. And obviously there was a lot of things in there to me that was a lot of contradictions.
Was
So-
your mum religious?
No,
No.
neither of my dad. They were just races, innit?
Yeah.
That way, innit? You got what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So, how did it feel, obviously, after taking Shahada? Like,
Yeah, I just felt like a new man. Just felt fresh breath. Like, you get me? Whole load up. You get me? And then I know now where I can turn to. I can turn to my Lord at any time, you get me? And it was just official then. And I just felt better with myself.
More peace within.
And that humbled me as well.
Come on.
And that humbled me in the jail and made man get through certain things. And then it humbled me on road as well.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's a lot of things
was
I
on
could have done, the
total
madness. I could have
madness,
touched
innit?
road. I could have touched road still and been on a madness. And even though I've been out, there's been certain situations that man's deans made me kind of just loud.
Because of the
dean.
perception of change of how you looking at things now. And
Yeah, because of the dean, I've allowed even certain man, bruv. You get what I'm saying to you? So, yes, it's been a
even
good
like
one.
a lot of normal people, yeah, when they making these presumptions that these people are doing taking shahada in jail, whatever they're doing, and that it's only someone. Not every Muslim is gonna see it from even the stepper side of Muslim. Like, not saying, you know what I mean?
But jail,
black
you see what it is? Obviously,
roadman.
you have got enough man in jail that's shook, innit?
Jay.
Yeah,
And you got enough man that's shook, and obviously they would
it was mad. Go on.
they would
That was a mad one.
probably take shahada on a shook thing.
Yeah, but even though we know
jail for the real dogs, them, because that's separate man, them.
Yeah,
we're talking about
so
us. Like,
I'm
man's
talking
real
about
dogs.
for the real
for
dogs
the real
and that.
dogs. It's time on your hands, innit?
Yeah,
You got a whole heap of time to read, whole heap of time to understand. When you're out, you ain't got that. You get it?
100%.
But you can sit down now and dedicate a whole time to you can dedicate a whole time to just one thing.
Yeah,
You could read a whole book 100 times. Like you
and
got
that's
to
the way you're supposed to.
Yeah,
read
you
and
can
ponder and understand.
there's no fitna, there's no distractions.
Yeah,
Get what I'm saying to you? So that's where for the real dons, where the real dons pick up religion in jail. That's why. Because
even knowing that a lot of guides or misguides who he wants to.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they don't understand that, innit? They just got some crazy. And there's always an example of someone doing that thing, what they're saying. And there were people that were nervous or whatever. But like, even like when they're seeing like the quengers or the steppers, the man that have sense and they're going that way there, it's for some reason they feel like it's some type of gang thing or whatever thing. But I never see that side of it, innit? Because most quengers are by themselves anyway.
Yeah.
For the majority of their life. So it's a decision they made. I don't understand pressure in that way, innit?
Yeah.
But,
So, boom. God, going too mad. It made you squash bare things, yeah? What, like the thing with GIGGS and that?